How to get over people you know don't care about you. Tips on overcoming anxiety surrounding your first time. Biggest lesson from your last relationship. What are your thoughts on friends with benefits? Do you have a boyfriend? Hi guys, welcome back. You guys sent in so many questions. There is literally no way I am going to be able to answer all of them. Yeah, let's just get into it. The most frequent question that I kept getting is, how old are you? I am 20 years old. What is your zodiac sign / your chart? I am a Leo, so glad you asked. I am a Leo sun and moon, which is pretty intense. I've always loved star signs and I've always really resonated with everything I've read about Leos. I'm definitely not someone that bases my life off my horoscope or anything like that, but I have found it really helpful in my life to better understand myself simply because I have really connected with my star sign. What star sign did you think I was if you thought about it before I answered this question? Did you have an inkling of what star sign I am? Another question I got so frequently is where are you from? Where do you live? What's your ethnicity? I am Israeli. I was born in Israel. Both my parents are Israeli and all my family kind of lives in Israel. I do have some family in America and Denmark, but mainly Israel. And then my family, so it's me, my mom, my dad and my younger brother, all moved to Australia when I was 4 years old, and we've been living here ever since. How to get over people you know don't care about you. What helps me is just noticing how I feel in those situations and being how do I feel when I've left an interaction with that person? And often if they don't care about you or put as much effort into the relationship and support you in the same way you are them, you often are left feeling really drained or hurt. You can find someone so much better that will treat you with love and respect and put the same energy that you are into them. And I think, yeah, just noticing that those people that don't care about you don't really leave you feeling super nourished and strong really helps you to realize, oh shit, why do I want this person? They're not actually helping or serving me in any way. Do you want to live somewhere else in the future? Yes. I love living in Byron. I feel like it's the perfect place for me to be right now. The place that I really want to live in for maybe 6 months to a year is London. I was there last Christmas and it was just my favorite city. I'm pretty sure someone asked, what is your favorite city? London. Tell us about past relationships you've had or guys you've briefly dated. Okay, so I don't want to say too much because obviously those boys, I want to respect their privacy and I don't want to blurb about our relationship because they were in it as well. But I will say I dated 2 guys seriously, so I was only in 2 serious relationships, and I really am grateful for both. Both relationships taught me so much, and both the guys were just really amazing humans. Another question I get so much is, why did you start a YouTube channel? So pretty much, the school that I went to, you had to do a personal interest project in year 8. So when I think you're 14 when you're in year 8. So they pretty much give you a year to do this assignment and you can make literally anything. I decided I was going to make a blog and a YouTube channel. I don't know, that's how Joyish was born. Another question I got so much, and I just get DMs from girls literally every day just being I want to start a channel so badly, but I'm too scared, I'm too nervous, how did you do it? I hope you guys know that starting my channel was absolutely terrifying. I don't know why, but I created this story in my head that I was going to be bullied for it, and I was so uncool and everyone would hate my channel and make fun of me. I was so terrified. I remember just thinking in my head again and again oh my god, what are they gonna say about me? Especially when I was in year 8, it's the peak time where you're oh my god, people care, and you're just insecure and finding yourself. And I put it up. Literally the guy that I thought would bully me the most was so supportive. I remember him sharing it on his Facebook page and being look how cool, and it's just so funny how we create these stories of how shit and scary it's gonna be, and then you put it out and it's no one actually cares, and if they do, they're usually really supportive, and if they're not, they're just like not really your people, and you shouldn't really let the people that don't actually have your best interests at heart and aren't supporting you dictate your life. Someone wrote, tips on overcoming anxiety surrounding your first time and having sex. Love your videos, by the way. Thank you so much. I think for me, I lost my virginity to my first boyfriend, and I remember I was really keen. I was like, yeah, let's do it. And he was actually the one that was like, let's take it slow, like I don't want to rush things or like ruin things. And I just really respect him looking back for kind of being the one to slow things down, because I think taking it slow and doing it with someone that respects you is honestly just like the biggest tip I have. I think because we took it slow and explored so many other things before actually having sex, we kind of got all the scary parts out of the way so we could actually be present and like comfortable when we had sex, because it is such an intimate, private moment. How to deal with insecurities in yourself, in relationships and in friendships. I think for me, something that has helped me a lot get over insecurities is just like really delving into where the insecurities are stemming from. So like, for instance, I used to be really insecure about my skin, and so I started asking myself like, okay, so you're having a bad skin day, why are you feeling so insecure about it? And then I'd be like, oh, because I feel ugly. Okay, so if you think you're ugly with bad skin, like, what does that matter? Why is being ugly so bad? And then it's like, oh, because I think then people won't find me attractive or won't want to be my friend. And then it's like, oh, so you're scared that you won't be accepted and loved if you have bad skin. And that's where it's all stemming from. And then when you realize it's like connected to this like really basic human like desire to be loved and connected, you kind of take the power away from it, because you're like, oh wait, well, I have had really loving relationships and they have loved me and been attracted to me regardless of my skin, and I have really good friends that literally don't care about the state of my skin and love me for me. It's also just about you like understanding like, oh, I just want to be loved and accepted. Hold on, I can love and accept myself no matter what state my skin is in. And you kind of just like go on your journey of self-acceptance and self-love, and then you kind of take the power away from the insecurity, because you're like, oh wait, shit, you actually have no power over me. Like, I control how I feel. I know that's way easier said than done, but I think kind of like taking or peeling the layers of the onion really help in any sort of insecurity. Someone wrote, biggest lesson from your last relationship. I think for me, the biggest thing I learned in my last relationship is that you have to sometimes put yourself first. It's really like that thing, you know, even on airplanes when they're like, you know, put your thing on. They always say, you know, put your air mask on before you attend anyone else. And it really is that thing of like, if you don't and you're just trying to help everyone around you, then you'll lose air and you won't really be able to like help anyone else. But if you put the mask on first, then like you're actually able to like breathe and like help people after that and like be a lot more helpful in the long run. Yeah, in my last relationship, we both just really wanted to help each other and put each other first, when we actually just needed to like heal ourselves and work on ourselves more than anything. Someone asked, who's your favorite YouTuber? I have 3 favorite YouTubers at the moment, and they're kind of like just the ones that always leave me feeling really happy and good. So they are Jenim, Claudie Saluski, and Moya. I forgot her last name, but I'll put them all on the screen and link them down below. Someone asked, do you experience anxiety attacks? If so, what are some strategies that help you cope? I wouldn't say I'm a person that like experiences anxiety attacks, but I've definitely had anxiety attacks, and they're awful. But I think what's helped me is just like in the moment, just going back to my breath and just breathing, and also often like just like trying to like connect to what's around me. And like one of the techniques I heard that really helps me is just like really like looking at what's around you and like saying what it is, you know? So it's like, okay, this is a blanket, this is the bed, this is my water, this is that, and literally just grabbing things and like feeling and being like, okay, This is my phone. My phone is black. This is my shirt. My shirt is black. But like, you guys know what I mean. It sounds dumb, but in the moments when you're having an anxiety attack, like just like really connecting to like the present world and getting out of your head and just into your breath and into the present moment is what really helps me the most. So many people ask me this question, so we're just gonna answer. And it is, do you have a boyfriend? No, I don't. I'm definitely recently been like, I really miss being in love. Like, I wouldn't mind being in love, but I'm very much in a stage in my life where I'm like, I either want to be in love or I want to be single. Like, any of the in between is just not it for me. I want to either find my person or have no person. So we're in the no person stage of life right now. Hopefully one day I will have a person that I love, but till then I'm just really happy focusing on myself and my YouTube channel and all my creative stuff. So yeah, I am very single, but it's okay. We love it. Someone asked, what are your thoughts on friends with benefits? Like I stated before, I'm kind of just like a in love or nada. So for me, friends with benefits doesn't really appeal to me. I can't get over the fact that they're like my friend, and I need to be like super attracted to someone to feel good and comfortable and confident and just actually enjoy the experience. And I think I can't really have that with my friends. Like, they're my friends. I think so many people can enjoy friends with benefits, and like, good on you. Like, I think it's a really healthy way to have sex with someone that you respect and care about and like have a fun time. But I don't think it will work for me. I don't think so. What's your relationship with your brother? Me and my brother have a really good relationship. We are very, very different types of people, but I think we really respect each other for that. Hi.
Yo, I think I've FaceTimed everyone in 3 years.
What?
So I don't think I've FaceTimed anyone in like 3 years.
Eden, I'm filming a YouTube video, and one of the questions in the Q&A is, how is your relationship with your brother? Do you want to tell people?
Fucking run away while you can. It's a shit show.
The next question is, are you planning to come up with a podcast? If not, please do. Love you. I love you too. I had a few people message me and like send in that question. I am going to start a podcast. I got some mics yesterday. I have so many things I want to talk to you guys about and people that I want you guys to listen to. Someone asked, how'd you get into journaling? I actually got into journaling because I was in like a really dark period of my life, like the darkest period of my life I just graduated from school and was so burnt out, was so lost and like depressed. Like, I was just crying every day and I was just very, very, very down, and I didn't realize it at the time until now. I look back and I'm like, holy shit, I was not good. I was very confused and I needed something to help me process and just like let things out, and that became my journal. And then I just kind of stuck to it, and it just helped me so much and just continues to help me. How do I move on from an ex relationship when he hangs around all my friends? That is so hard. I have never personally experienced that, but I've seen a lot of my friends experience that, and it is really, really tricky. I think sometimes you do actually just have to distance yourself for a while, and that can be really painful, especially if that's all your friends. Like, you don't want to isolate from your friends, but just like trying to like see your friends not in a group setting and like connecting to people one-on-one and taking space from your ex. And I think also, if your ex is someone you can talk to and communicate with, just like communicating with him and being like, how can we make this so it's not awkward or painful for each other, so it's like the best scenario it can be. But definitely space is just so healing in a breakup. Do you think you feel more comfortable and get along more with guys than girls? I think I get along with both, but I'm definitely quite a feminine girl, and I've always kind of gravitated to feminine people, which often are other girls. I have obviously connected to a lot of guys in the past 2 years and love them so much, but I think I am able to connect to those guys so deeply because all of them are able to connect to their more feminine side, and kind of we can connect through the feminine, and I also kind of get to experience the masculine through them, which I really like, having the balance of the feminine and the masculine. There is so many more questions, but I think I'm going to wrap it up here. And if you guys like this really, really chill Q&A, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below, and maybe I'll do more of them. But I hope this helped kind of you guys feel like you understand me better. I wish I could understand you guys better. Feel free to comment down below and tell me a little bit about yourself and leave your Instagram handle so I can stalk you guys. But yeah, I love you guys so much. I'm so appreciative of your support always, and I will see you in my new video. Bye.